Hey, Block 40, are you still...
Hey, it's Cloudpunk. Damn right.
We're fucking this.
How exactly are you fucking the...
We're making a motherfucker.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard any other gangs that...
What's the matter, Cloudpunk?
No. Did you...
It ain't about what we say we're gonna do. It's about...
I guess so. I can't believe...
The corps don't want the kids playing no more. We ain't gonna...
You got a problem with that, Cloudpunk?
With you making a playground for kids? No, I think it's kind...
You hear that, Razor? She thinks...
You're alright, Cloudpunk. You ever get yourself a small human, you bring them here to play in the swing.
I have another one. This time, it's on magnetic tape again, but...
A floppy? Give it... Oh yes, I know this one. Much quicker to load than the tapes. This is Darkmare.
What's it about?
It's a kind of RPG.
Rocket-propelled grenade?
No, it's a real playing game. You play through the real life of a person. In this case, though, it's the real life of a dungeon explorer.
I assume you mainly hit things with...
Yes and no. These games often have statistics for your strength and dexterity.
Why did people stop playing them?
Some people never did. I'm in some illicit meetups where we play board and card games, and classics like this.
Why are they illicit?
Co-ops own the rights to these games, even the really old ones. In our club, that's the only official one we could afford. That's why I had the games behind the counter.
Is that why these old games hold such value then?
That's not the only reason. These games, they were our escapism and our succor for 1,000 years. We resolved conflict, explored ideas, went on adventures, and we can't let the medium slip away from the people who need it more.
Pretty idealistic for a street pet.
I just really like games.
All right, you convinced me. Maybe I will...
I'll start loading it up.
After...
Subretinal VR that directly interacts with your nervous system. Only Universal Resort VR can take you there. Universal Resort, more than real.
Have you found your little white snapper?
Who?
Forget it.
From the city? We don't like the city.
Not really, Camus. We're just going through to the vents below.
It won't be like home?
I don't think so.
Is it dangerous?
We're trying to save these people from starving, Camus. I think they'll be glad to see us. It's worth the risk.
Do you think this is nice food for the people?
I think it's all they're getting, and I'm surprised they're getting it.
I hope they like it.
Me too, Camus. from Cloudpunk. I have your packages.
Those are no use to me. I can't deliver to the outpost. None of our vehicles work. The fuel line...
Did you get that, Camus?
Yes. I will keep a couple clock...
How do you live here? It's so...
What do you care?
I asked, didn't I?
Whatever. Just leave the...
It's not my city.
Sure it is. You... Welcome to your poverty.
I'm not even from...
The Eastern Peninsula?
Up until last week.
I see. Sorry. My name's Retsu.
Rania.
Cora knows what you must think of the big stack. It's the worst place on the planet. And we cling to... It's a hell of a lot.
You've been here a while?
Yeah, I wasn't the first, though. Old Zeke troubled. He set up the first moisture farm, collecting heat for his home from the... Folk had tried to live here before him, but he was the first to... And you had to be...
So what was old Zeke's secret?
Zeke realized you could cultivate the algae pits for warmth. He realized you could mill the mold dust into flour. He figured out how to cross the steam lanes with a suit made from old abandoned hope. I swear, they say no one alive can survive the wastelands between...
And you took his place as the boss?
I'm the community leader, sure. But I'm not the longest surviving. The elders living beyond the Farim say they knew Zeke's grandkids. Tales of Zeke surviving. Thriving even out here in the vents, away from corp security. Everyone has headaches in the big stack, you know.
I don't.
You will. Everyone gets them eventually.
Every time I breathe in, it feels like my lungs are going...
Well, that is the problem, right?
How can it be summer?
The warm season. The vent cycle between... Or at least they... It seems like all the... We have a saying here. Cora provides. Well,
what do you think Cora is?
Cora is everything. And Cora holds at her close. Sometimes the fist holds wood. Sometimes...
So Cora...
Salvation. And right now, Cora has...
I'm not really religious like that. I think you have to help yourself.
You can't lecture us on independence.
You said you cling like a... What did you call it?
Harsh and... I know you have seen Cora's light, though.
Who knows? So, you want me to deliver these parcels?
I would appreciate it. 3 families. I can...
Okay, I'll get going then.
Cora Willie. They live like skulls.
To deliver.
Sent by who? I don't know who that is. You from the big stack?
You need this. It's food.
I don't need nothing from you.
Retsu said...
Retsu sent you?
Yes, he said you should take...
Why didn't you say? Give it here.
They don't trust us very much.
I bet they have their reasons, Camus. Retsu.
Well, okay then. I ain't seen no one. You know, maybe you can use this. You put it in the wall and it gives...
Thanks.
That's That's right. Thank you kindly for the... Well, thank you kindly. You're the talk of the town, lady.
I'm just a delivery driver.
Well, I don't know if anybody has said...
Thanks.
I'll get back to the city as quick as possible, lady. There's anyone outside is gonna get shorted. Go, quickly.
Okay.
Why is he not moving?
Oh no. Camus, find us somewhere to park.
The security overrides won't let me. The temperature is too low. It is not safe to land now. If you got out of the Hova, you would feel very cold. Then you'd be stuck, like the man.
He's not stuck, Camus. He's gone.
He can't be gone. He can't move.
Dead, Camus. He's dead.
Aw.
Fragile and temporary. Let's go. There's nothing else we can do.
I am getting a message request.
Why are you getting a message request? If there's a message request, it should come to my comm.
The message is addressed to the Hova.
So it's someone I don't know. Patch it. I guess.
My ship had finally come in, but in this case, the ship was a battered Hova. Redemption comes in all shapes and sizes, sometimes with bumps, dents, and a dime store paint job.
What? Who is this?
The dame wanted a name. What did I have left to lose? And nothing but my hat. I let her know that I was Huxley, but I left off the private investigator. She'd know the deal soon enough.
So you're a private investigator and your name is Huxley.
The dame was as sharp as my ex-wife's parting words before she left me and moved back in with her mother. She'd pegged me as a PI, but I still needed her help. Maybe I could drop some bills in her pocket if she could get me back to the big stack.
I think Huxley is malfunctioning.
I'm closing this channel now. Please stop calling me.
The dame was giving me a shoulder so cold, I was getting frostbite. I had to sweeten the deal. I'd already mentioned the cash, but no dice. Maybe I'd put it all on red and tell her about the girl I was trying to save. The dame sounded hard as ice, but Pasta's story was so sad it would melt a diamond.
Why does he talk like that?
I might actually help him if he wasn't so annoying. I've never heard so many mixed metaphors in all my...
I dangled the bait in the water, but the dame wasn't buying. Without my help, Asta was done for. When the dead corpse finished with her, God knows what would be left.
Dead corpse? Is he trying to save some girl from them?
I have located his signal. I have a nav point. We could pick him up. Should I display the nav point?
Hey Huxley, if you can answer a simple question, I'll take you back up the city. Are you really a PI trying to save a girl from a dead corp?
Yes, is what I wanted to say. But the dame was suspicious, and who could blame her? Here I was, some abandoned PI android stuck in the hollows with a 2-bit story about trying to save some girl. In her position, I would have hit the dirt in a heartbeat. But here's the kicker, the story was true.
Fine. Camus, give me a nav point. We'll take him with us and drop him off on the way.
Please stop.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Just one moment. I know I look monstrous.
No, you don't. I'm just
Making deliveries. I know. That's why.
You need to call my company if you... I can't take on jobs from people...
I can pay you. No one else.
The
children are frightened. They tell stories about...
Really? There are plenty of androids back in the Eastern Peninsula that want to wear...
In Navalis? Such a thing?
Dermis is expensive. Do you ever consider...
Never. I don't feel like an android. To breathe, to feel, to sweat, to touch.
I understand.
I can't leave this alleyway. They run from me. CorpSec would find me. I need Dermis. I can only buy from...
You want me to buy you black market skin cells?
I can pay you well. As a human, it is not even Only androids are forbidden from...
I'm sorry, you need to find some...
There is no one else. I have been...
How far do I need to go?
Just 2 blocks over. Here is the money. You can keep half.
Fine. What is his name?
Greppo. He stands in the corner, a thin mustache.
And what is your name?
I told you. They call me Patchwork.
What is your name?
Pete. I would like...
I'll do what I can, Pete. What? I'm not corpsec.
Sure.
Dermis.
Oh. How is Patrick?
His name is Pete.
Pete. The wobbly jelly eyes and the...
What the hell is wrong with you?
You know what they say about the patchwork man loves to see. That's why he wears them over his own.
Just give me the dirt.
Sure.
Asshole. I can't believe you have to deal with...
Did you get the derm?
Yeah, it's...
That's right. The cells are microscopic. I'll have full human skin for a few months.
Can you get something more permanent?
Not unless a million limbs.
Would you ever live as an android?
Would you?
I guess not.
Thank you for your help.
See you around. Are you Huxley?
The dame really...
Why do you talk like that?
Who was this bum that was questioning me? Another tin can with an attitude and too many questions. I gave him the brush off.
Hey, don't talk to him like that or I'll drop you in the hollows.
The dame had a point. I'd better play nice for now. I'd slip her some bills when she took me to the holocash machine. A handful of limbs should help dip this sour lemon in a little sugar.
Can you understand what he is saying?
About 40% of it.
The dame and the car were close. Any fool could see that. But I looked beyond the surface. She was a girl from out of town, still as green as the water supplies down in the vents.
You said you're a private investigator. Do you really think that's how they talk?
She had an attitude, but I liked her. And a dog, too.
How did he know I am your dog?
I guess that's what investigators do, right?
There was a holocash machine up ahead, but I had to keep a real low profile. I'd give the dame my number and let her grab the cash for me.
And that number would be?
I gave her the digits. 54244. She was a smart cookie. She'd remember them. Surely the dame would drop me like a bad penny now.
This is a lot of money. I can drop you somewhere else if you like.
Why are we helping him more?
He's kind of growing on me.
The dame had a heart of gold. I asked her to drop me at my office. On the way, I'd tell her about Pashta. Maybe she'd fall for me like I'd fallen for her.
I do not like this.
Where's this office of yours, Huxley?
We were headed towards my office in Old Town. I gave the dame a nav point to help her out. Hold on, Pashta. It won't be long now, kid.
Thanks. Who is this Pashta anyway? What happened to her?
It was a story so sad it could make a bronze statue of a lawyer cry. It all started with a call from a small-time hustler called Peter Unthrink. He tended a bar downtown, but he had some bad debt. The debt corp took his cash, but when that wasn't enough, they took his daughter too. He had a record, so CorpSec wasn't gonna help him. With nowhere left to turn, he sought the help of Midtown's best, cheapest PI.
So the debt corpse can abduct children now?
The dame didn't realize who she was dealing with. The debt corpse had hearts blacker than my morning cup of joe.
Huxley, were you always like this? Did something happen to you?
The dame thought I had a screw loose. Guess her instincts were good. Truth was, there was a time when I sounded just like every other humdrum android out there. Now, I'd played a role so well, I was stuck in it. My programming was messier than my accounting. Here's the kicker. I was a better investigator now than I'd ever been.
Your office is all boarded up. Did you get fired?
The dog was half right. I was fired, but that place was where I slept, so I guess I was homeless too. Eviction was the illness, but what was the cause?
Probably not paying your rent.
There's a note on your door. Shouldn't you read it?
Who knew how hot this place was? I was sure I'd been tailed. If I stepped up to that doorway, I might get a knife in the back or a bullet in the head.
I think you're being overdramatic. I'll check out the note.
What if it is not safe?
I'll take my chances. I want to see what this note says.
Thompson Media produces the audio.
Okay, I can see the note. It says, go to the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar and ask for the Smoking Man.
We're not taking him there too, are we?
I couldn't ask the dame for much more. She'd already stuck her neck out for me.
We can drop him off at the bar. It's close by.
Jazz bar. It was a dive, but it was the kind of place you'd go for answers. Who had left me that note? Who was the smoking man? And where would I...
We have an incoming call.
Control?
No. It is for Huxley.
I knew who was calling. This would be bad.
Put it through, I guess.
What in Cora's name you think you're doing, you pile of junk? Where have you been?
The client was mad, and with good reason. He paid good money, but I'd been stuck down in the hollows following a lead. The lead went cold, and I was trapped down there with no comm signal and no...
Wasted my money and my time. If you don't find my daughter, I'm infecting you with a logic virus. I have hacker friends.
Hey, what the hell?
I don't know who you are, but you better leave this idiot to do his job.
I was gonna save that girl, but not because of the threats. Truth was, I was the only one searching for her.
24 hours, then your time's up. I want my daughter back, but if she's gone, she's gone. I'll live with that, but what I won't stand for is some android stealing my money. Get to work.
He hung up.
We're close to the bar.
I hope the dame would come with me. Was that too much to ask?
Yes.
I'll come to the entrance, but after that, we need to get back to work. And if Control calls with another job at any point, you're on your own, Huxley.
The offer was as fair as the spin of a roulette wheel. I rolled the dice and took a gamble.
You don't use dice in roulette.
I know, Camus. Just let it go. Left the note?
Who are you? The chump had an attitude and a smell to match. They didn't call him Smokin' Jojo because he was cute. His circuit boards were on the fry, literally. He was half burnt out, overheating and underperforming. He didn't like the dame, but he knew me. We went way back, but Jojo's lips were normally sealed tighter than...
My name is Rania. I picked him up in the Hollows, and he says he's looking for a girl called Pashta. Why did you leave the note?
As Huxley knows, I normally don't say nothing to nobody. But as you can see, I ain't got long left. You can fry an egg on my processor.
Can't you get help? Repairs?
Nah, they don't make the parts for an old model like me no more. I ain't got no limbs anyway. Point is, if I want to do some good, I better do it now while Huxley. I know.
I wanted to hear what the old bucket had to say, but how...
You've been asking around town. I was playing a private gig a few months back. Even if I don't look too good these days, while I was there, this ex-corp goon called...
And?
Look, I don't like squilling like...
Jojo was singing like a songbird.
Huxley, please be quiet for a minute, okay? I can't... So what does this Raguan got...
Well, this rap... near enough getting into it. In the middle of mouthing off, Raguan says he says he's not to be messed with. Cause then he starts crying.
That's strange, but it doesn't link...
But he says the name. And through his tears, he keeps saying, sorry.
That's a lead, at least.
The trail had gone cold for a while, but with Jojo's help, we picked it up.
Come on, I can try to find where this Raguan lives. I'll ask Camus back in the... After that, though, you're on your own, Huxley.
Still here? Why is he still here?
We're just taking him to one more place.
Why?
The dog still didn't trust me. I guess it could smell desperation, and I reeked of it.
Camus, we need to find out the address for an ex-CEO called Raguan. Can you find that somehow?
I could.
Well, are you going to?
Yes, I will do it. Searching. Searching. There was a news story in the Marrow Gazette Holovids 3 months ago about a CEO called Ragwan.
What did it say?
Midtown's youngest CEO fired for bribing CorpSec without the proper clearance from board of directors.
That doesn't help us find him.
Sounds like the papers got some info on the crooked CEO. Did the papes get some snaps, though?
You mean photos? Camus, was there a picture of Raguan in the Holovids?
Yes. He looked sad.
I'll bet. But was there anything in the background?
Searching. There is a building in the photo.
Cross-reference with the latest city planning database.
I have a match. It is the new apartments in Upper Midtown. I have an address.
That sounds like where a CEO would stay. Let's assume the Holovids caught Raguan leaving his apartment. Camus, give us a nav point.
Hey kid, you busy?
No, not at all. Completely free.
Good. I don't have a job for you. I was just wondering if...
You know what, Control? Can I get back to you? I'm just picking up another coffee.
All right, kid. All right. I'll have a job soon, though.
No rush, Control. Chat soon.
I started to feel like I was holding the dame back. I didn't want to get her in trouble.
It's fine. Let's just see what we can find at Raguan's apartment. Wait, do you want me to...
I couldn't ask the dame to do any more. She was a class act. A dime store performer in a city of nickels. A diamond in a waste bucket.
Good luck, Huxley.
I said goodbye to my new friends. The dame flashed me a smile brighter than the sun. Even the dog wished me good luck.
No, I didn't.
Camus, wish him luck.
Good luck, I guess.
Be careful, Huxley. I hope you save Pashta.
The dame wished me luck. Luck? Luck was for gamblers and Girl Scouts. See you later, folks.
Will he be okay?
I don't know, Camus.
I have an additional question.
Go ahead.
What is a Girl Scout?
What is a dime? What is a nickel?
Should I search for them?
No, it's time to move on, Camus.
Hey, kid, you free now? Finished your coffee?
My sure thing, Control. You got another job for me?
Come by Cloudpunk HQ and grab a package. It's for Anderson Financial in Anderson Tower, labeled Mr. Anderson.
Is it on Anderson Street in Anderson Town?
Don't joke, kid. You don't know the half of it. Control out.
No, I'm Rania. I work for Clique.
You don't remember? I'm from Vince. Maybe you don't recognize me. We can't take her.
I remember.
Please, you need to help us. They are trapped.
All right, calm down. What happened?
There was a storm. We sheltered in a cave, but we had no choice but to follow the tunnel. The frost chased us like demons. We were separated in the darkness. I think my brothers and sisters climbed an old vinculum into a different part of Navalis.
You climbed all the way from the vents to the city?
We were trapped. The only way was we did not want to shelter in the city, but it was so dark inside the superstructure, it is impossible to get your bearings.
So what do you need from me?
Please, find them. Help them get home. They may be...
Okay, how...
I don't know. It'll be near coal ducts that flow into the city. Somewhere near a construction site, probably. That is all.
Can't we go back the way you came?
No! It's frozen solid. The cold winds would strip the skin from your bones. There is no way back.
If it's really that bad, do you think maybe your friends...
In the vents, we do not lose hope till we find the bodies. We are a hardy people. We do not give up easily.
I hear you. I'll try to find them.
It is all I can ask.
What about you?
I don't know anyone else in the city. There's nothing for me here. I'll go back to where the world makes sense.
Even with the storms?
There are kinds of storms here too. Different, but just as deadly.
Camus, are you there? Did you hear what the moisture farmer said?
Yes. Near cold air ducts. Did you find some?
No. Could you search the database for abandoned construction sites below Midtown?
Searching. There is a walled section west of Caledon with heavy construction. I'm adding a nav point.
On my way.
Mr. Anderson. That is a strange name.
I think it's an old name.
Maybe the package will be for an old man.
We'll find out soon. Let's find this Anderson Tower.
There are so many more people like me here than back at the plateau.
Here in Navalis? Does that make you feel less alone, Camus?
I don't know. A lot of the automata do not have good jobs.
That wasn't so different back home either. The agricultural... didn't even get breaks. They just worked in the fields 24 hours a day.
Yes, but they would always tell me how lazy I was.
Maybe that was just a way for them to feel good about what they had to do.
They didn't have to work there. They could have worked at the mine.
Not much of a choice, though, right? I wouldn't want to do either of those jobs, would you?
No, but the automata here in the city are different. I think they laugh at me.
When did they laugh at you?
All the time. When we refuel, when we park, when we have the windows cleaned. I have to interact with them, and I always say the wrong thing.
I feel the same, Camus. We don't fit in here. Not yet. The way we speak, our attitudes, it's obvious that we're from a small town. They can just tell by how I walk around. On the streets, they're all looking straight ahead, but I'm always looking up at the towers and the clouds.
They are very big.
They are, Camus, but I'm not thinking about the buildings when I look up. I'm thinking about the people in them looking down on me.
Well, that's what it feels like for me. The automata here look down on me, too.
It's okay, Camus. At least we're alone together. There is a security door. I can hear people inside.
Can it be them? Maybe it is giant rats. What if it is giant rats?
I'm opening the door.
I am worried about the rat possibility.
Oh God, it's open! Someone found...
Me neither. You're from the vents?
Yes, the door would not open. We banged...
They thought you were rats.
They treat us with such dis...
No, literal rats. It's a...
I see. Well...
Will you go back?
Yes, but may we go to a bar first? Is that the word? I haven't been in the city for...
You both look like you could use a drink.
Take this for your help.
I don't need...
Please, take it.
Thank you. Good luck getting home.
Cora, bless you, Cloud.
I'm delivery driver 14F.
No. Nope, we can't.
No, I need to deliver.
I am Mr.
Great, come get your...
I may not be the
Well, how many of you are...
Anderson Financial has 2,000...
And how many are called...
One...
What? Wait, are the...
Miss Anderson.
Of course they are. What a mess. Look.
Yes. Opening entry for driver...
So what's the deal here? You're all family?
No, we all work for Anderson Financial.
Yeah, what a weird coincidence. Is there anyone else I can talk to here?
No.
Well, I'm going to give you... Your name matches the...
But what if I'm...
Don't you want to know what's in the package?
Perhaps we can open it and see if it...
Good idea. So, let's see. It's a comm, but a really, really old one. I think there's a video on it, though.
Maybe the video will tell us which...
Worth a shot.
Hello, my name is Miss...
Oh, come on.
More specifically, I am the Mr. Anderson. I fell out of a 103rd floor window. Upon reaching the... There exists life.
Wait, you didn't know... Didn't you realize there was life outside the tower when someone buzzed you? Or when you looked out?
You know, it never really... Please, play the rest of the message.
My brothers and sisters, he has left us, and it is time for us to expand our... This was the only way to contact you all, as network access. Your workplace is a prison, and I send you this message for one reason.
I think that's the end of the recording. So, are you going to...
What? No!
Seriously? When was your last break?
We are not permitted to take breaks.
Not permitted by who? By Mr. A?
Mr. A is the CEO and director.
Of course he is. Well, where is...
I'm not sure. You could try asking me. I am just Mr. Anderson in security.
And where is this other person?
Over there, in the main atrium. Wait, before you go.
To Cloudpunk? You'd have to talk...
No, I want to complain.
I don't work for them.
I am not permitted to complain to You're the first person I've been able to complain to.
That's not really my problem.
The first of my complaints is about working hours.
I'm going... More specifically...
I am, but I can't really talk to you.
Well, I need to see Miss...
Let me check his schedule.
When is he...
He currently has...
When was his last meet?
It seems my records don't go back that...
Mr. Anderson, don't take this the wrong way, but might Mr. A...
That would be against
Look, I don't think Miss... Wouldn't you all be better leaving this tower and, I don't know...
You sound a lot like... She keeps saying how we should...
I'll talk to her.
Oh, wait. Can you do something?
Maybe.
Please register a complaint for me.
I'm not going to do that.
I have not had a pay increase in 107. Additionally, I would like to talk about expenses. I need up...
Ms. Anderson?
I'm sorry.
I know, you can't take a... Look, all the Mr. Andersons don't seem to
Oh, dear.
Yes, exactly. By the way, what's with these strict 50% Mr. Anderson and 50... Since the Android Equality Act, you're allowed to present...
I don't really understand anything you just said.
I don't think Mr. A should have much of a say on your life. That other Mr. Anderson says you want to close account.
Many of our stocks and shares should be closed and liquidated.
So the company is worth a lot of money now.
I'm not authorized to disclose overall solvency, but if all assets were liquidated...
The richest
humans.
So you think Mr. A should sell?
Our prediction simulations are showing a 90% likelihood for a catastrophic market crash in the next 3 to...
Really? What's the cause?
Our simulation blames failings in the underlying infrastructure of the city, causing a...
I've been hearing about a lot of accidents in the city.
The financial simulations model the city and all associated variables. But the only output we receive is the financial implications and the names of those who instantiate the crises.
So, who causes this impediment?
We have only one name. Cora.
Cora again? I guess I should be glad.
If you do see Mr. A...
Is it a complaint?
Yes. I want to move to the canteen.
Quit.
Excuse.
Don't complain to me, just quit. There's a whole world. Just ask Mr. Anderson. The Mr. Anderson that left the town.
Oh, I'm not.
This one here. There's another message that just appeared.
Oh, then I am not
Well, I've had enough of this.
If you're watching this, you're not one of... They are forbidden to access Mr. A's message. But I have come to realize you may find the Andersons do not respond well to your message. If they are not swayed by arguments to leave the tower, I believe the best course of action near the entrance area, there is a maintenance panel which hides the mess. Hitting this switch will reinstall the memories and if they are not willing to leave on their own free will, then the Andersons' suffering would be... They would feel like today was their first new day at the office, and all complaints... Of course, you may decide that the Andersons are moving towards some form of... If that is the case, you might choose to leave. Perhaps with enough time, they will find their own path.
It presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero...
I'm sorry, Andersons. I don't think you're ready for Novalis just yet.
You were gone for a long time. I couldn't talk to you.
Communication from the outside world is forbidden in the tower.
What did you do?
I don't even know, Camus. This is a strange job.
Will you be okay?
I'm fine. I'm not so sure about the Andersons, though.
Who are the Andersons?
It's a long story, Camus. I'll tell you some other time.
We have a message.
Control?
Rubric.
Lomo's hacker. Is there any way to delete it? Pretend we didn't get it?
We could delete it and pretend we didn't get it.
I mean, could we make it look like we didn't get it?
Ah, I understand. No.
Damn it. What does it say?
Come, collect a package for me, little rabbit. Bring your dog, too. This is me, Whistling. Either you meet me at the roadhouse, or CorpSec meets you at your apartment, and they'll bring your death record from back east with them. Be a clever rabbit and come quick.
Why do we never get good messages?
Because we don't know any good people. Come on, Camus, we'd better go. Give me a nav point for the Roadhouse Club. More of your... Do you remember what happened?
Somewhat.
Well, why did Dr. Zizich take your...
I asked her to.
Evelyn, you're really... Can you just assume that I always want a bit more than...
I had a traumatic experience.
So now you remember you forgot something, but...
Yes, that is correct.
So I guess we I mean, if this memory...
I must recover the...
But whatever this thing is,
I cannot live like this.
I guess we keep searching. Maybe we don't need...
Maybe.
Ah, balls. I like this. Nice. Ah.
Okay, that is awesome.
I love this.
Aw.
Ah.
Fuel warning. We need to stop at a gas station. I can keep going a bit longer, but if we don't top up soon, our main repulsors will go offline.
Let me
No!
Your boss wants to talk.
If you're late,
If I'm late, I'm
just chopping with you.
Japping?
Fooling with you. Rubric don't want to see. He left his...
Where is it supposed to?
Huh?
No.
Well, I guess he's gonna tell you. Better hurry, Rabbit.
Good, Rabbit. Follow the nav point, please.
I didn't say I wanted to accept a call, Camus.
I couldn't stop him. He's taken over the comm.
You want to know what it is, don't you? You've been turning it over in your mind. What did Lomo have me deliver down there in the hollows? You can't stop thinking about it.
To be honest, I've had bigger things to worry about. Oh, don't let me deflate your ego, though. You were saying?
You've got a lot to learn about living in Avalis. It takes a lifetime to understand this city.
A lifetime? Well, then the earlier I start, the longer it will take.
You know what Palette 3... does to people, what it could do to you?
It's a virus, right? I heard there was an outbreak.
It's much more than a virus. Palette 1.0 affected computers, but Palette 2.0 affects neural augments. It makes autonomic bodily functions become conscious choices. It does not stop the individual's heart beating, their lungs breathing, but it stops that from happening without command. When an individual is afflicted afflicted with Pallid 2.0, they must make their heart beat. They must be conscious of every breath. They cannot sleep, cannot lose focus for a second, or they will die.
You made this virus?
No, it is an ugly thing, an ugly way to die. Slow and cruel, but I created the economy around it. The subscription plans, the digital inoculation, the cure, insurance policies to protect the families of those it afflicts.
Sounds like a protection racket.
Which economies are any different?
You're full of shit. What is this package?
Pallid 2.0, the last pure source code, stored on Quanta Drive. It can't be decrypted by anything in Nivalis below the spires.
And you want me to do what? Spread it?
Quarantine it. There's a simple, unmarked delivery chute in the stacks. It will take the sample to a secure bunker where rare and unique viruses are stored in case they are needed again.
Needed for what? To make new viruses?
To fight them, but also to manage the economy. If my associates were to infect a few thousand people with a low-level neural affliction, every individual would pay for a security upgrade. That upgrade would become a panacea. Everyone would install it, and the next far more dangerous virus would hit them as a harmless ripple instead of a devastating tidal wave, leaving them untouched. Their lives would be saved.
You know, this city has its share of monsters, but I think you're the worst.
And don't forget it. I've given you the final nav point. Do your job, little rabbit.
He is gone. We are alone again.
Camus, is there a waste disposal near? One that leads all the way to the sea.
Yes, I have a nav point. Can we really do that?
I don't believe this is a cure at all. This is Rubrick's retirement plan, and he'll use it again.
What if sending it to disposal means someone else gets it? Or maybe it will spread. The package says it is dangerous.
It's worth it. Besides, I don't think Rubrick wants anyone else to know he gave us this. If he goes after us, we can rat him out to Lomo. I don't believe for 1 second that Lomo would be forgiving.
You child! Excoriate yourself before my mother!
Me?
You fear. Bow down to Cora and...
Don't you have anything better to do than shout at people?
Not at the moment. I'm waiting. Repent!
Camus, do you hear this guy? This is exactly what Mom warned me about. Crazy people shouting on...
I hear him. What is he talking?
I saw the eyes of Cora look down.
Gross.
He shouted at you.
Not CorpSec, I noticed. Or the...
My knowledge base says many religious factions do not...
Your knowledge base is not... That's not how it works. You have...
Seems complicated.
Look, I can't...
How about I pay you up?
Listening. But I won't take anything ill...
My durable, my vestments, my tights, my rosaries, and my apartment.
I have no idea what any of those are.
You mean my cult? You can tell by...
Yeah, I mean...
Just take them, deliver them to the... You know the place. Every month. If you make the delivery without incident, come back and I'll...
On my way.
Systems of power. You hustle past like you don't hear me.
Are you talking...
Another cog in the machine.
Hey, I need...
They exploit you every day and you're thanking for it.
Maybe people would take your social protest more seriously.
And they reprogram me, mess with my...
Seriously? They...
Go up second, handle the truth so they make me rhyme.
That kind of impacts on your...
And that's the plan. But even if I...
Maybe if you didn't insult me...
Don't want your help, just want you to look.
I see them, I know it's...
Maybe you ain't so bad. Maybe cop for real. Now you can help if you want to.
Guidance.
He knew. He don't know the streets. Tell him come...
Why do you need me to talk to?
He don't like me. Don't like my sing.
I see his point.
I know I can't sing, but we can all make a better world.
Here's what I can offer you.
Thanks.
I look forward to seeing you.
That's it. Off to the oceans.
swallowed by the seas as they complain across 1,000 shores.
Where did that come from, Camus?
It is just an expression. I can stop if it is annoying.
No, I like it. Expressions, quotes, poetry. Go nuts.
We are become death, destroyer of worlds.
Let's hope not. Huxley, you can't keep asking for help. I have to do my job. You're on your own.
I hope the dame knew I wouldn't be calling if I had any other choice.
Damn it, Camus, what should I do? I should leave him, right?
I am not so sure.
But you hate him.
He is one of us now. A friend.
Really? All right. Huxley, where are you?
I sent the dame a nav point.
I'm on my way. Recognize you.
You saw me?
Something like that.
Ha! By that?
I think he's
He's scum. They all...
Home to your apartment.
People like me don't get fired.
For grand scale fraud?
It might be easy for someone like you. I'm not like...
I can't believe Bop was going...
He knows I get home soon.
Even after you've seen what they go...
Leave me alone.
Well, he says you can get food if you go...
Fine.
standard Cloudpunk Hava damage penalty fine.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Do you think if I am... long enough, I will stop being a dog?
Well, I guess that depends. Do you feel like a car now?
No, I am a dog.
Well, whatever you feel like, that's what you are.
But other people don't look at me and think, that is a cute dog.
Well, let's be honest, you were never a cute dog.
But now I'm not any kind of dog. Not to other people, they just see me as a hova.
Who cares what other people think?
Look what happens when I try to bark.
That's strange. I guess there's going to be some weirdness when we put a dog automata in a hova automata slot.
Am I still a dog if I don't bark?
Well, I'm your best friend, and I think of you as a dog.
Friend? If I'm a dog, am I not a pet?
Look, Camus, what do you want to be?
I feel like a dog. I was happier when I had the old body. What's a dog with no bark?
Stop second-guessing yourself. You're being maudlin.
Are you still a musician if you don't play music?
Hey, now you're being mean.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
What's really bothering you?
You didn't ask me if I wanted to be a dog or a hova.
Well, actually, you're right, Camus. Do you want to be either? You don't even need to be my friend if you don't want to be.
I feel sad.
Look, a lot of stuff is fucked up in this world, Camus. I won't make you be my friend or force you to stay with me. You can go free. I just want to let you know something first.
I am listening.
I like you. You're a good friend. As a dog, car, fire hydrant, vacuum cleaner, whatever.
I like you too. I want to be a dog and your friend.
All right then, let's get back to work. The sooner we make some more deliveries, the sooner I can save money to get you a proper frame.
Was the last job good?
The Andersons? I don't know, Camus. I've been thinking about automata and androids a lot. Sometimes it doesn't seem fair. Do you think it's fair?
I am not really programmed to think about fairness.
I can see why they would make you that way.
People are programmed too, but not by programmers. By the world around them.
That's very wise, Camus.
I am not programmed to be wise.
Well, you've gone beyond your programming then.
Is that a compliment?
Maybe the highest compliment.
Then I think you have gone beyond your programming too.
Greetings from the mother. Please put your finger on the scanning plate.
I just need to drop off a package. I don't have a security pass or anything.
The scanning plate, Pilgrim.
I'm not a pilgrim. Look, I don't want to come in or anything. Can you just take this package, please? Or do you have a mail slot?
The scanning plate, please.
Fine. Just... Ouch! Something
We just need to check your type. We are
You are?
Alert! Alert! Forbidden type detect.
But I just need to...
Alert! Alert!
Fine, I'll take it back.
Was it a bad idea to take the package?
Yes. You get to say the 4 sweetest words in the world.
Let's go to the park?
That's 5.
Go to the park?
No, I told you so.
Yes. Those are good too.
Let's just take this package back to Rotriv. You've given up that?
You know, for a while there, I followed a lead down to the vents.
What was the lead?
An old master control program.
What did...
Nothing. Maybe it would be as simple...
It wasn't...
Nothing.
What will you do now?
I know. And I might go back to work. I can't see another disaster, and could I have stopped it?
I understand.
See you around, driver.
Excuse me, I can't... Maybe you can help me find someone.
Yeah? Who you looking for?
Someone who lost a hand.
Well, I think you got the pure titanium.
Did you go to the limb clinic? How would I find... They're not supposed to just throw...
Don't know. Don't care.
Damn it.
You really want to help? Maybe I can get it back to them.
Here it is.
Well, damn. This...
Seriously?
Yeah, it has my ring on it. Can I have...
Sure.
Oh, no, I don't want to touch that. Can...
I guess...
Thanks, lady. You can...
Great.
Have some limbs, too, as a reward.
Ava, simple, clear, at your service.
So they threw you out of their cult when they discovered...
No, they banished me when my type changed.
But if they gave you a transfusion, it would...
No, they gave me the
I get it. And even after they kicked you out...
It's not their fault.
I've got to say, your religion seems pretty arbitrary.
You forbidden type suck.
Well, me and you are the same. You gonna give me the other half of the...
What do you think?
He was not very nice.
Hey, we got paid, even if it was only half.
I hope he is in another accident.
Whoa, Camus, that's a bit much.
He is bad. It is not good to exclude people like that.
Normally I'd agree, but in this case, the less people allowed in that weird cult, the better.